All right, folks, what is going on? Back with another video. This is my early impressions of College Football 26. I got the 10-hour trial because I got Ultimate or Game Pass Ultimate, and I wanted to try it out. I've been playing about 2 hours of it, and I'm giving my thoughts and opinions on what I see here. I don't know. This might be a pseudo breakdown video. Oh my God, I haven't done one of those in a long time. But nevertheless, if this is your first time here, welcome. Over here, I talk about gaming and everything under umbrella. All my links are down in the description if you want to check me out on other platforms, as well as Stop Killing Games. That initiative is down in the description. If you want to support, if you're in the EU, click that link and sign the petition to Stop Killing Games. If you're in the EU, if you're in America, you can't do anything. If you're in another country, you can't do it. You have to be in the EU, any of those countries. Nevertheless, let's talk about College Football 26. Played a couple of hours of it. Gave my thoughts and opinions. Long story short, this is like a build off of College Football 25. This game plays very solid. I was pretty fond of College Football 25. The only thing about College Football 25 is that I could not, it couldn't keep my attention. I couldn't play it for a long period of time. So I probably put maybe 10, maybe 20, probably a little bit more than that, put hours in it when I usually put 100+ hours in a football game. So with that being said, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to be playing this game that long because of other reasons, which I'll talk about in a second. But this is a very solid game. I really like what I see here. And let me just look at some plays real quick. Early impressions. Throw this right here. Got open right there. Pretty simple. Not bad. But when I look at the game flows very well. Now, I like that. I like that the game flows very well. It feels much more responsive than 25. One thing I do notice about this, I did not see a lot of this in College Football 25. This right here, passes actually being knocked down. I could have threw it to OJ Arnold on the outside, but just wanted to see how things go there. And yeah, that looked good. Plus, I had some pressure coming my way. One thing I did notice about this game as well is the truck stick and the reaching out for the ball. I'm gonna see if I can show it to you guys. I wasn't gonna be able to show it there because that's not a running play. But when you're running the ball, you will notice, like in some cases where you want to try to truck, and sometimes they'll reach out, and that's, you got to be real particular how you want to do that. So there were times when I did that and I end up fumbling the ball, and that was an issue. Let me see if I can show this right here. But I do love the mechanic. The mechanic looks very, very good, and I do like the way it plays out. See, there it is right there. There's been times where I fumbled the ball with that. I fumbled the ball a couple times. That's, some EA weirdness right there. I mean, we already know how that goes. It is what it is. But I love the fact they do reach out, but that couldn't cause a fumble. It has happened before in certain instances when I've been playing earlier today. And yeah. But I love the reach out mechanic. But another thing about it is sometimes I try to truck and it will reach out and it causes more problems than it need to be. And sometimes I just want to use the truck stick. But I mean, that's a minor deal. It's a minor deal. It's not that bad. I don't have an issue with that. It's just more muscle memory than anything, because in the old games, I've had an issue with, not necessarily issue. I'm used to just holding the right analog stick up to truck. So that's where that comes from. So let's see if I can try it again. I don't know about that. Let's go to another play. Okay, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Okay, that one I actually tried to truck. That was good. All right, that was another one. But nevertheless, the mechanic is there and I like it. So that's pretty cool. But overall, the game plays very well. I don't have an issue with the game. And I think that if you want to get in this game, you want to try it, you want to check it out, highly recommend it. I also recommend that you should, probably might want to pick this up because it's a college football game. 25 was good. This seems like it's much better. And that's pretty much the way to go at the end of the day. But for me, I will say this. I don't see myself playing this game for a few reasons. If you've been watching any of my videos, you would know that I'm necessarily not really looking into playing a football game. But I did want to try this out because if I'm going to talk about this, I might as well, try it out and play it. And it's free. So I did, I'm doing it now. And like I said, I think the game is pretty solid. If you want a football game, I highly recommend it. I haven't seen this animation since College Football 14 or NCAA Football 14. And actually, look at the detail on his legs. That's pretty neat. All right, enough of that. But I like that. I like the animation. I like this animation. It looks good. Can I back up some more? No. Okay. I did like the animation. It looks okay. It looks pretty good. But all things considered, I recommend you trying this out. I really do. I think the game is pretty solid. Like I said, I played a game already. I'm just sitting here in practice. And I like it. I like it. But like I said, for me, I know I'm not going to be playing it that long. I'm just not. And I gave my reasons why in various videos, my last video. But I do feel like if you want to spend the money, do it. I'm just not going to spend the money to do it. I think right now to play both Madden and this game right here, it's like $130. I'm not going to spend $130 for both games, and I know I'm not going to be playing it. But I do like what I see here. I will probably end up getting it when the price is lowered, when the game's on Game Pass, or whatever the case may be. But this is it's a solid outing. It's a solid game. I like it, but I just know I'm not going to have the time to play it. I have other games that I want to play. So that's just it right there. Anything else I have to say about it? I just feel like the game is pretty solid. I think it's solid. Early impressions, I'm good with it. I do like the mechanics that they have here. The game does feel good to play. Oh, that's nice. That was nice. That was nice. Dave, Josh Dallas is going to be nasty for this team. And by the way, Georgia Southern is like the best team in the Sun Belt. That is a great animation. That is a great animation. I really like that. And that looks very clean. Very clean looking animation. But like I said, I'm not going to be really playing this game that much. I know. I mean, it just sounds crazy. But I know I have other games I want to play. And I'm not going to be paying full price for this and actually going in and have it on my hard drive when I'm not going to be playing it like that. I have other games I have to play. But my opinion is it's solid. It's actually fun. I recommend you picking it up. I just know for me, I'm not going to be playing it right now. So that's pretty much all I have. If you want to see more of this, let me know. But I don't know. I mean, I somebody gonna have to gift the game to me. Just basically what it is. But other than that, I don't see myself really playing it that long or whatever the case may be. But y'all let me know what y'all think about my thoughts. Are y'all cool with it? Have you tried it? Have you played it? Whatever the case, let me know what you guys think. I'm going to get up out of here and I'm probably going to play a few racing games right now. All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. Y'all take it easy. Y'all be blessed. Peace.